Imagine a rusted 1999 Toyota Camry parked in the circular driveway of a $20 million coastal mansion overlooking the sea. To any passing neighbor, it looks like a repairman is inside fixing a leak in the master bathroom for hours. But that beat-up car actually belongs to the billionaire owner who built the entire estate from the ground up himself. Welcome to the secret world of stealth wealth, where the richest people often look like the most ordinary people nearby. Today we explore why the invisible rich choose to drive old cars instead of flashy new luxury vehicles every day. For the truly wealthy, a car is not a status symbol, but a tool for simple, reliable transportation through your life. They understand that a new car loses 20% of its total value the moment you drive away from dealership. Instead of losing money on depreciation, they prefer to keep their capital working hard in the stock market every month. By avoiding a massive monthly car payment, they accelerate their journey toward total and complete financial independence and early retirement. Stealth wealth is the ultimate power move because it prioritizes personal freedom over the fleeting opinions of other random people. Most people use their income to signal wealth they haven't actually built or secured for themselves in the real world. They buy German SUVs on high-interest leases just to impress people they do not even like or know at all. The invisible rich do the opposite. They hide their success to protect their peace and their precious investment capital daily. Think about Warren Buffett, who famously drove a modest Cadillac for many years before finally upgrading his ride quite recently. He knows that every dollar spent on a flashy interior is a dollar not earning compound interest for his future. The Millionaire Next Door study proved that most wealthy people live in modest, unassuming middle-class neighborhoods and quiet homes. They shop at discount stores and avoid designer labels that scream for attention from total strangers walking by them today. By driving an older car, they avoid the lifestyle creep that keeps most workers on the corporate treadmill for decades. Maintenance on an old Honda is significantly cheaper than the monthly lease on a high-end luxury vehicle from a dealership. Insurance premiums are lower, registration fees are peanuts, and the stress of a tiny door ding totally disappears for owners. When your car is only worth $3,000, you don't worry about where you park it overnight or daily. This lack of stress is a luxury that money cannot buy, yet many people sacrifice it every single day now. Stealth wealth isn't about being cheap, it's about being hyper-efficient with every single dollar you possess in your bank. The invisible rich value privacy because they know that looking wealthy makes you a target for many different people today. When people think you have no money, they do not ask for loans or try to sell you expensive products. It allows you to move through the world without the burden of expectations or high social pressure in your life. You can shop at the grocery store in sweatpants without anyone judging your bank account balance right now at checkout. True wealth is the ability to say no to things you don't want to do just for the money. If you are tied to a massive car payment, you are forced to keep working a stressful job you hate. The invisible rich drive beat-up cars because those cars represent the keys to their ultimate personal freedom and peace. They understand the difference between looking rich and being wealthy, which are often two very different things in reality. Looking rich is expensive and exhausting, while being wealthy is quiet, comfortable, and incredibly empowering for anyone who achieves it. Society tells us that our car is an extension of our personality and a sign of our success and power. But a car is just a hunk of metal, plastic, and rubber designed to move you through space every day. The invisible rich see through the marketing and focus on the utility of the machine rather than the status symbol. They would rather have $1 million in the bank and drive a Ford than the other way around today. Consider the opportunity cost of an $800 monthly car payment over a period of 30 long and productive years. If invested in a low-cost index fund, that money could grow into over $1 million for your retirement years. Most people are literally driving their retirement savings down the highway while complaining about being broke all day long now. The invisible rich decide that their future security is more important than the new car smell right now at dealerships. They buy used cars that have already hit the bottom of their depreciation curve to save their maximum earned money. A 5-year-old car often provides 90% of the features of a new model for half the price right now. This financial arbitrage is how the middle class becomes wealthy over decades of disciplined and smart spending habits every day. Wealth is what you don't see. It is the houses not bought and the cars not driven today by people. It is the brokerage accounts, the real estate holdings, and the private businesses that generate passive monthly income for families. When you see a beat-up truck, you might be looking at a man who owns 3 apartment complexes for profit. He doesn't need a Mercedes to feel important because his bank balance provides all the validation he needs every day. This confidence allows the invisible rich to ignore the Joneses and focus on their own long-term financial goals and dreams. They know that the Joneses are likely drowning in debt and living paycheck to paycheck to look good for others. Stealth wealth provides a safety net that protects you from economic downturns and unexpected job losses in your life journey. While others panic about their car being repossessed, the invisible rich are buying stocks at a steep discount right now. Driving a modest car also keeps your ego in check and helps you stay grounded in your personal values daily. It reminds you that your worth as a human being is not tied to the objects you own or drive. Many tech billionaires in Silicon Valley still drive old Subarus or Volkswagens to keep their focus on innovation and growth. They want to be known for what they create, not for the leather seats in their daily driver to work. Another benefit of driving an old car is that it makes you much less attractive to criminals and scam artists. Thieves and scammers look for flashy targets who signal that they have plenty of cash and expensive jewelry on them. A beat-up car acts as a cloaking device, allowing you to blend into any neighborhood without being noticed by anyone. This security is a major reason why high-net-worth individuals choose to stay under the radar of the general public. They prefer to spend their money on experiences, education, and philanthropy rather than on chrome and paint for cars. A luxury car requires specialized mechanics and expensive parts that can take weeks to arrive from overseas locations and factories. A common car can be fixed at any local shop for a fraction of the cost and time of luxury. Time is the only resource that the wealthy cannot buy more of, so they hate wasting it on repairs. They value the reliability of a well-maintained older car that just works every time they turn the key each morning. The invisible rich often keep their cars for 10, 15, or even 20 years before considering an upgrade for themselves. They treat their vehicles with care, performing regular oil changes to ensure the engine lasts as long as humanly possible. This long-term thinking is the exact same mindset they apply to their investment portfolios and their business ventures every day. They aren't looking for a quick thrill, they are looking for sustainable growth and long-term durability in their own lives. If you want to build wealth, you must stop caring what the person in the next lane thinks of you. Their opinion will not pay your bills, and it certainly won't fund your children's college education or your retirement years. The fastest way to get rich is to live like you are poor until you are actually wealthy, in fact. And once you are wealthy, continue living like you are middle class to ensure you stay that way for life. This is the core philosophy of stealth wealth that has created more millionaires than any get-rich-quick scheme. It is a slow, steady, and disciplined approach to capital accumulation and intelligent asset management over long periods of time. The car you drive is one of the biggest wealth killers in the modern world for most ordinary people today. By breaking the cycle of constant upgrading, you reclaim control over your financial destiny and your future life for good. You start to see money as a tool for freedom rather than a way to buy social status from others. The invisible rich are often the most generous people because they have the means to help others quietly and effectively. They don't need the public recognition that comes with a large donation or a flashy branded luxury car and driveway. They find satisfaction in the act of giving itself, away from the prying eyes of the curious and judgmental public. When you stop spending money on stuff, you can start spending money on things that actually matter to you today. You can travel the world, support your favorite charities, or start the business you have always dreamed of starting now. The beat-up car is a symbol of a life lived on one's own terms, free from societal pressure and expectations. It shows that you have mastered your impulses and are focused on the big picture of your financial life plan. Most people are slaves to their possessions, working jobs they hate to pay for things they don't even need. The invisible rich are masters of their possessions, using them only as long as they provide real value to them. If a 20-year-old truck gets you to the office safely, it has fulfilled its entire purpose for you and family. Why pay $50,000 more for the same result just to look cool at a red light for strangers? The answer is usually insecurity, which is something the wealthy have worked hard to eliminate from their lives over time. They are secure in their success and don't feel the need to prove it to anyone else anymore in life. Next time you see someone in a luxury car, remember they might be one paycheck away from insolvency and ruin. And next time you see a beat-up sedan, remember the driver might be a multi-millionaire in total control of life. True wealth is silent, while broke is often very loud and flashy to mask the underlying financial pain and debt. Choose the path of stealth wealth and watch your bank account grow while your stress levels begin to fall away. Invest the difference, drive the clunker, and enjoy the incredible peace of mind that comes with being rich for real. You don't need a Ferrari to be a success. You just need a plan and the discipline every single day. Freedom is the ultimate luxury, and it starts with the car you choose to park in your driveway each night. Join the ranks of the invisible rich by making smart, calculated decisions that prioritize your long-term financial health and goals. Your future self will thank you for the sacrifices you make today to ensure a life of total financial independence. Real wealth is the freedom to drive whatever you want without caring what the rest of the world thinks today. If you are ready to prioritize your financial freedom over status symbols, you are already on the right path. Subscribe to Pete Invests for more deep dives into the secret financial habits of the world's invisible rich. Hit the notification bell to join our community and start your journey toward true, lasting wealth right now. Thank you for watching, and remember that real wealth is the freedom to live exactly how you choose.